Hi, Adriana. I heard you were going to get married. Huh? Oh, long time no see, Evelyn. When's the wedding going to be? We're planning on having it next spring. From who did you hear I was getting married? My mom was talking to your mom on the phone today. That's when I heard. Oh, is that so? I guess my mom did say that she was still in contact with your mom even after we moved into the neighboring city. I heard that you were going to marry the CEO of a large company. Oh, yeah? Of course you're going to invite me to the wedding, right? I wish you would understand how much I want to celebrate the wedding of an old friend. You'll invite me, right? Well, if you insist that much. Okay, I'll invite you. Should I send the invitation to your parents' house? Yep, that's fine. Still, though, it seems like everyone around me is getting married recently. There are other people getting married as well? Yes. Just this day before I heard about your wedding, I got a text from a friend from university that she was going to get married. She says her husband is a soon-to-be CEO of a company. I'm so jealous of you two. Both of you have struck fortunes. It's not like I'm marrying him for the money or anything, though. But still, it makes me so jealous. Oh, sorry. Can we end the conversation here? I'm currently on the way to the convenience store. All right. Well then, I'll be waiting for that invitation to your wedding. Hi, Adriana. I got the invitation to your wedding. Oh, okay. Reply as to whether you'll come or not by the date written on the invitation. All right. But still, I'm getting so many wedding invitations, it's a mess. Oh, you said that everyone around you was getting married, right? Yep. In fact, there's another wedding ceremony I need to go to the day after yours. Oh, really? That means you're going to have to go to wedding ceremonies back to back. Will you be able to manage it? Both are in the capital, so it's fine. More importantly, though, I keep looking at the specs of everyone's husbands. Who's marrying into a fortune and who's marrying a regular office worker. You know, I remember it for everyone. That's an interesting way of remembering things. Do you think so? Well, just reply to the invitation, alright? Got it. Hi, Adriana. Are you getting along with your fiancé? What? Yeah, there aren't really any problems between us. Oh, is that so? What is it? There wasn't any hidden meaning. I was just jealous that you're marrying a rich man. Can I be honest with you? Huh? It's true that I'm going to be marrying the CEO of a large company, but it's not like I married him for the money. There you go again, LOL. There was no way for me to know that the person I've been going out with since I was 15 would start his own company in the future, right? You were going out with him since you were 15? That's the 3rd year of middle school, right? He's not someone from the same grade, right? Because I didn't know him. He's the same age, but he went to a different school than us. I met him at the cram school I was going to prepare for high school entrance examinations. We took the exams for the same school and we both passed, and we've been going out ever since the first day of high school. So that's how you two met. But at the end of the day, you're still marrying a rich man, right? I run the company alongside him. What? Okay, we're finished talking about this topic. There's something else I need to take care of, so bye. Hi, Adriana. Where do you think I am right now? Are you already sleeping or something? Alright, I'll tell you the answer. I'm currently in a hotel with your fiancé. I was only your friend back in middle school because you would do whatever I told you to do, and that meant using you to my advantage was really easy. Put simply, you were my personal servant. And yet, you suddenly got engaged to a rich man. And he's handsome as well. That's why I stole him from you. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. Oh, and I'm not coming to the wedding ceremony tomorrow. I mean, I stole your fiancé, so it's going to be canceled anyways, I suppose. Bye then. What is the meaning of this? What do you mean you stole my fiancé? This isn't funny, Evelyn. Besides, I was with my fiancé when you sent me these texts, so I know that they're not true. I myself am a witness that can prove that he didn't cheat on me, but still, I don't know what your intentions are, but it seems you don't want to celebrate my wedding. I understand you're not coming to my wedding anymore. Bye then. Adriana! Hey, what's the meaning of this? Only my seat isn't at the wedding reception. Explain this to me now. Huh? Evelyn? I apologize for being late to the wedding and not being able to make it to the ceremony at the chapel, and not telling you about it, but there was some emergency that I had to take care of during the morning, and I was only able to make it to the wedding now. And yet, when I tried to enter, my seat was gone. This is so cruel. I thought we were old friends that could talk about anything with each other. Didn't you say that you weren't coming? What? Didn't you tell me last night that you wouldn't come? Why are you even here? Hold on. When I said I wouldn't be coming to the wedding, I meant tomorrow's wedding. Didn't you send me a bunch of texts last night? About how you stole my fiancé and how you wouldn't come to the wedding? What? I'm busy with preparations for the wedding reception. Bye. Adriana, there's a misunderstanding. Those texts were meant for a different person. I accidentally bombed you with texts instead of them. Those weren't meant for you. I told you before that there was another wedding ceremony that I would be going to the day after yours, right? The groom I stole was the groom of that wedding, not yours. I said I wouldn't come to that wedding. I still want to come to yours. You see, the bride and groom of tomorrow's wedding are acquaintances from university. She was always so rude to me, even though she was so poor, and she's trying to just sneakily marry a rich man, which is why I thought I needed to teach her a lesson and... I'm happy about your marriage from the bottom of my heart, Adriana. These people have nothing to do with you. I have nothing against you, so let me come to the wedding reception. Adriana, please. Reply to my texts. Adriana, help me. What do you want? You see, I'm being asked to pay alimony. Not only that, but the bride is making me pay for the cancellation fees of the wedding and also the cancellation fees for the honeymoon. Her name is Beth, right? The bride whose groom you stole and was forced to cancel the marriage ceremony and their honeymoon they had planned. She also canceled the marriage ultimately, right? You've always had a habit of insulting people like that from time to time. I always noticed it, but it was usually tolerable, so... But to think that you would become the kind of woman who would steal someone else's fiancé. Did I tell you that her name was Beth? I heard about it from your mom. It seems that when the bride was reproaching you for stealing her groom, you brought up the fact that you sent me messages that were actually meant for her, right? She said that she wanted me to send her screenshots of the texts you sent me, since it could be used as proof of what you and her groom had done. She also told me the details of what had happened. You sent her the screenshots? I mean, can you blame me? You bothered us with what you did as well. What? What did I do to you guys? Rather, you're the ones who made me really sad by getting rid of my seat at the reception. But weren't you trying to come to my wedding after you just ruined the marriage of one of your friends? But that has nothing to do with you. It seems Beth had already noticed that you two were cheating beforehand. Apparently, she was waiting with her relatives outside the hotel you two were at that night. The groom was immediately caught, but you took advantage of everyone's attention being focused elsewhere to make a run for it. Which is why you arrived at my wedding late, which you had intended to come to immediately before getting caught. That's what happened on the day of my wedding, right? You know that much? Not only that, but I heard you were planning on getting lost in the crowd at my wedding reception and used that time to plan out how you were going to make an escape. You know even that? Those messages you sent me by accident? Now that I think about it, I was lucky to have received those messages. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have let you come to my wedding without knowing about anything you'd done. But the incident involving Beth and your wedding are completely unrelated. I was planning on attending your wedding ceremony and celebrating just like everyone else. I don't want someone who steals another person's fiancé celebrating my marriage. You disgust me from the bottom of my heart. But, Adriana, I'm all alone. Everyone's left me. I was also unlucky enough for one of my colleagues at work to be an acquaintance of Beth, which means that everyone at our company found out that I stole Beth's fiancé. I couldn't stand how everyone looked at me, so I quit, which means that I have no choice but to rely on you for help from now on. Will you really not understand unless I tell you in clearer terms? What? I don't want to be friends with someone so inhuman that they would steal someone else's fiancé. But we've known each other forever. Don't think that just because we were old friends doesn't mean that we're unconditionally friends forever. Don't contact me ever again. Bye. Adriana? I heard this from Evelyn's mom at a later date. First of all, the groom that had cheated on his bride with Evelyn lost his position as the next CEO after this incident. His parents cut ties with him, and after paying what he needed to pay, quit the ceremony as well. He broke up with Evelyn as well and left his hometown as if he intended on starting completely anew. Evelyn, on the other hand, apparently not only did she think that there wouldn't be an alimony since the couple weren't married yet, but she also never even thought about having to pay for the wedding ceremony and the honeymoon's cancellation fees. I heard that when she saw that she had to pay tens of thousands of dollars, she fell to her knees and started shuddering in fear. Her parents didn't help her in any way, and in fact cut ties with her after the incident. Evelyn, all alone, now works mainly at a brothel, and is forced to take on shifts every day to support herself.
Hey, what is this stupid message you left me? Where the hell are you?
I'm sure you can read what it says there. It is no longer possible to live with you.
Are you saying you're not coming back?
Correct. We are leaving you for a new life. We need to get a divorce.
Where is this coming from? A divorce? What the hell is my son?
Do you think I would leave Jake with you? Of course I wouldn't. We are leaving, not only for me, but for Jake's sake as well.
What? You make it sound like I've done something to him.
Why don't you get it? All along, you've hurt Jake so much. You don't deserve to be his dad. You've said so many discouraging things to him. Like the time you laughed at him when he said he wanted to become a hero to save people?
Are you serious? You are saying I hurt him because I said he can't be a hero? You are crazy!
It's not just once or twice. You broke his heart. Every time you say something like that, Jake goes to hide and cry. The first words that come out of your mouth in a conversation are always negative. It's very tiring to live with someone like that.
Because you guys are idiots! I'm not left with much choice. I mean, come on, a hero? He's too old for that.
You always look down on us and say many mean things. We have been hurt enough. We don't want to be around you anymore.
What mean things? You have to be specific.
You've called us stupid, idiots, worthless. You've also called us parasites, a burden. As if you are any better than us.
You are parasites! I make the money. You two just spend!
You're wrong. But even if that was true, you don't say such words to your wife and child. Jake has become unsocial because of you. Because you keep denying his every move and words. He has lost his confidence. I can't let you do that to him anymore. No more. We've had enough.
Enough? I'm the one who's had enough! My wife is useless and my son is an idiot! You two have irritated me all along!
You should really try to fix your arrogance. Or else you'll be left with no one around you.
What are you? Why the hell do I have to be dumped by you, you bitch? You can't live without my support.
No worries. I found a support group for people like us. They have already helped me find a job. It'll be fine. I am Jake's mother. It will be fine.
I don't accept this. You can't divorce me.
We'll take this all the way to the court then. My friend has agreed to introduce me to her lawyer. I will fight for Jake.
A lawyer? Whatever. If you want to leave me, then do as you please. But don't come back to me crying. Hey, long time no speak.
Tom, what do you want?
How are you?
I'm okay.
How's Jake? It's been what, like 5 years since I last saw him? But he's grown so much.
It was 7 years ago. Because you weren't interested in seeing him anymore, remember? Thankfully, Jake didn't want to see you either, so it worked out for all of us.
I was busy back then. Wow, hard to believe it's been 8 years since we've gotten a divorce. Does Jake work?
He's in college. So what, you're suddenly interested in seeing him again?
No, not really.
I figured. Why are you messaging me? What do you want?
Well, I just heard by word of mouth. Are you running a company now?
Who did you hear it from?
It doesn't really matter. So, is it true?
Yes.
Ha! Who would have thought a housewife like you would be able to run a company? What trick did you use?
Trick?
There's no way you could have just worked your way up. Did you honey trap some dying entrepreneur or something? You must have used a dirty trick! I mean, you? Become a president of a company? You did something, I know it.
You have an active imagination. It's unfortunate you haven't changed.
Oh well, I don't care about how you got there. How much do you make? Is the company growing?
It's none of your business.
Oh, come on, tell me!
What about you? What have you been up to these days?
I quit my job.
Oh, is that so? You used to boast about how good your job was, that you were secured for the rest of your life because of it.
They let me go.
You got fired? For what? You must have done something.
That company was just heartless. I only borrowed a little bit of cash.
You embezzled their money? Of course they would fire you.
So I don't have a job right now. I get by on borrowed money from people, but I'm having trouble finding a decent job.
I see. Well, that's too bad for you.
Then I hear about you becoming a hotshot.
I'm not lending you any money.
No, that's not it.
Well, what then? What do you want from me?
Marry me.
What?
I'll let you be my wife again. I wouldn't want to marry anyone since I don't want to have to look after them. But I see you're not that anymore.
Wait a second. Why do you think you can talk down on me like that?
I also want an executive position in our company. I wouldn't mind being the president. But there will be too much to do, so I'll pass for now.
Very funny. There's no position for you anywhere in my company. I've worked hard with my teammates to start this company. There's not a chance you get a piece of it anyway.
I have more experience as a businessman. I can make the company bigger. Just do as I say.
You are a lunatic.
What did you just call me?
Why would I listen to you? You can't give me orders. You are me orders. You are not my boss. And we are not getting back together. Never.
You have no right to say no.
You actually think the world revolves around you, don't you? Well, think again. There must be something wrong with you. You're sick. I wonder if arrogance can be an illness.
Hey, watch yourself, woman! I'm being nice to you right now by asking. You will regret this.
I will regret if I ever allowed you into my company. You would ruin our business in seconds.
What?
Did you think that I would obey if you intimidated me? Believe it or not, things have changed in 8 years. I have changed, and you mean nothing to me.
Changed? Don't make me laugh. You are the exact same worthless and useless idiot. I will give you a day to prepare. Tell your people and be ready for me. Hello? How long does it take to reply to me? It's been over it.
Oh, I've completely forgotten about you. What was it that you wanted again?
Yeah, excuse me. You've got some nerves to ignore me. I'm gonna make you cry again.
Cry? Why would I cry? Why should I cry for a filth like you?
You filth? Watch your mouth. You are useless without me.
Useless? I'm sorry, I don't know who you were referring to.
I'm talking about you, bitch.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about yourself.
You really do need a lesson, don't you? I'm gonna hurt you.
Hurt me? How? What can you possibly do? LOL. You don't have a job. You don't have money. Nothing.
You think you're allowed to talk to me like that? I will beat you!
Oh, I'm scared. So barbaric.
Don't try me, you will regret it.
How then? You have to be specific. What are you really going to do to make me regret it? You keep threatening me with nothing. You're embarrassing yourself.
I swear I will make you regret this. I know where you live.
How do you know where I live? Did you follow me?
I know your company. It wasn't hard to find you at all.
Ew, you are gross.
What?
I said you are gross. Are you bored? Oh, well, you must be since you don't have a job. You should stop wasting your time and do something productive, such as go look for a job.
You're mocking me now, seriously? Jake is home too, isn't he? I would hurt the both of you. You need to learn your place.
Oh, are you coming? I doubt you have the guts to show up. You are such a coward.
Who are you calling a coward?
You! When we were getting a divorce, it was hilarious how you got all scared the moment I said lawyer, LOL. You were terrified of the court. I mean, I always knew you didn't have balls, but that was just sad.
Okay, you said enough. I will teach you scared. I'm coming! Better not run, you bitch!
Blah, blah. Come if you can.
Help me!
Aw, what happened? I thought you wanted to teach me something.
You're supposed to be home.
I never said I was home. I'm working. And Jake is away. I said he's in college.
You fooled me. I went to your place and these huge men just ambushed me. Who the hell are they?
They are my staff. I told them my crazy ex was headed to my house and they agreed to greet you there. Because, you know, I couldn't myself.
Great. They dragged me into a car. I'm being taken somewhere now. Wait, do we headed to your office?
I don't think you have any business in my office.
Don't joke around with me. You ordered them to do this. Where am I going?
I only told them to greet you.
What are they doing to me? And what kind of company do you run? Your staff are all like a Hulk.
A security company. Aren't they the perfect guards? They are well trained.
They're terrible. All of them look like they were part of a gang or something.
Oh, they're not. At least, not anymore.
Not anymore.
A lot of our staff have difficult backgrounds. Most are people who left gangs or bad friends to live a decent, good life. They sometimes have a hard time finding a job, so we hire them as security officers. It's a win-win relationship.
You hire gangs? You're out of your mind!
They are the best, hard-working staff ever. They are quite protective of me because I gave them a chance when they most needed it. They must feel like they owe me or something. That's why they might have seemed a little angry.
Wait, so then what are they going to do to me?
Well, my staff really dislikes you right now. I have no idea what they are up to next.
What? But you're saying they are good people now, right?
I think so, but you never know, I guess. Hope they don't hurt you too badly.
You have to stop them! Where are they taking me?
I wonder where.
I think the car is headed towards the sea. Oh my god, are they gonna drown me? Are they throwing me down the ocean?
You watch too much TV. I'm sure they won't go that far. They're not the mafia.
They would! I could see it in their eyes! Please stop them!
I don't know if I can.
I'm begging you! I will do anything if you stop them, please!
Anything? So, if I asked you to stay away from me forever, would you?
Yes! If that is what you want, I will stay away! I will never contact you again! I will leave you alone, I swear!
Not just me. You have to leave Jake alone, too. Never contact us again. Never. Don't even think that you are a father in any way. You have absolutely no relation to both of us. You will forget about us completely, as if we never met.
Okay, I will leave Jake alone too! I'm sorry I broke into your house. I'm sorry I followed you, and I'm sorry I ever called you names! I will forget the both of you.
I don't know, though. My staff were furious. They know how you treated me all along. They took it quite seriously. I mean, they were pissed.
Okay, I will apologize to them as well. I will tell them how sorry I am for treating their boss so badly. Oh, my knees. I don't want to die.
Are you sure, though? You said you wanted an executive position at my company.
No way. I don't want anything to do with a company like yours.
Excuse me?
Oh, meant that was a typo. I meant I don't think I have the confidence to work at such a great company. I take back that I ever said I wanted to join.
Oh, really? I was going to offer you a position. Not as an executive or anything, though. Just as one of my staffs. I'm not sure if you would get along with the other guys, but...
No, I'm not good enough for your team.
Oh, too bad.
Please, you're almost at the port. You have to stop them. I don't want to end my life like this.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Hope they listen to me.
Thank you.
But, if you ever show up in front of me ever again, I swear, Tom, you will regret it very much.
I know, I promise. I will never call you, come near you, or even speak of you again.
So I guess this is it for us. Goodbye at last, you useless, worthless... 5 minutes later, I got a call from my staff. Tom was so completely shaken up that he wet his pants. They were all laughing so hard. They may have gone astray when they were young, but they are all good men whom I trust very much. Everything was my plan. I wanted to give him a payback for what he had made me and my family go through 8 years ago, and also make sure that he never approached us again in the future. My devoted staff helped me make it happen. I treated them all with dinner afterwards. A couple of days later, I told Jake what happened. He was rather jealous that he couldn't play a part in my plan. Jake plays American football in college, so he is as huge as my staff. Now that I think of it, it may have been funny if Jake confronted his father, but he doesn't even deserve to see his son, so I'm glad everything is over now. That I wasn't there to witness him wet his pants, though.